Hey, what's up guys? Anthony Sevins back again for yet another product review. Today we're going to be reviewing Hasbro's Legend Series Mjolnir, aka Thor's hammer, or in this case, Thor's electronic hammer. So it comes in this nice sized, lovely box. Fun thing is about when you unpackage this, it takes 2 minutes to unpackage and poof, you're ready to boogie, right? So I saved you the unboxing. I saved 2 minutes worth of video time. So on to the product itself. Look at this guy. Whoa! This is it is a life-size interpretation of Thor's hammer as what you see in the films. So you have, it's got a little bit of detail here on the top. It's got some embroidery around the sides on the bottom. This right here is actually sectioned brown rubber grip, and it actually feels like grip. It has a really nice feel. This strap down here, though it looks and kind of has the feel of leather, this is one solid piece of rubber as well. This down here, this whole bottom portion, this pommel area is metal, and this whole top area here is it's plastic. So anyways, you take it out of the box. On the bottom of this is a little compartment for batteries. Take a little screwdriver, unscrew it. It takes 3 AA batteries. And then here is an on-off switch, so if you don't want it on at all times, whatever. The cool thing is, and I'm going to shut off the lights here in just a minute to kind of give you a brief showcase. The cool thing is, and it's kind of weird because I was trying to think how this is done. This handle is kind of like, I guess you can say, sectioned off. It's kind of jointed to a point to where this is a motion censored item. So when you're waving it around, it's very, very sensitive because of how it's rigged in the handle area. It's really interesting, and it makes electronic lightning and thunder sounds and flashes, and it's really cool for what it is. And then another thing is too, right on the handle here is a little tiny button, and if you hold that in and say Thor or worthy, then Odin's symbol will appear on here as well, and I'll show you that too. But as far as the weight, the size of it, I mean, the size of it is pretty much exactly how it is in the film. The weight of it, I'm surprised. It's so heavy. It's so top heavy, to the point of where it's like, you hold it and you're like, you feel the power of Thor, and you want to just go smash something, right? But, it's a great item. So without further ado, let me kill the lights here. Woo, kinky, kinky. And, oh, that's turning on a light. And then I'm going to hit the little power switch, and then right away, there you go. Look at that. Very awesome stuff. Now, if I hold the little button, Thor. Thor. Hey, there you go. Hold it again. Worthy. There you go. Odin's little symbol thing. So as you can see, it's just very motion sensitive, super sensitive. Your kids will drive you nuts with this thing. But no, it's like, speaking of which though, that's another thing I like to talk about too. Is this something that I would purchase for a child? Because I mean, it is, after all, it is a hybrid electronic toy slash collectible. Well, let's have the box answer that for us. In this particular case, down here on the bottom of the box, okay, it says adult. Let's see if I can focus that in. See? Adult. So, it's actually something that is geared towards adult collectors, because, I mean, if you give this to a small child, again, this is so top heavy, there's a chance that they're going to drop it, and, be it that this is a thin plastic up here, they can easily crack this shell or break it. They can whack themselves in the face and drop it on their foot and get really, really hurt. So, this could be kind of dangerous for a small child. Now, you know, something like a teenager, you know, you have a teenager that's into collecting things, you know, you want to spend $100 on this really cool item, then, you know, that is by any and all means is your choice. But this is definitely, and just as mostly all of the Black Series stuff like that Hasbro does for Star Wars, same thing with Hasbro's Legends series. It's all geared towards collectors, die-hard collectors, whether you're a teen or an adult or whatever. But it is a lovely, lovely piece. I mean, I've been walking around my house with this thing all day long. It's just, it's so freaking cool. I'm impressed. I mean, for the love of God, it's just a hammer, but you know, it's Thor's hammer, and it's, you know, that nostalgia when you get a collectible in your hands and you're like, yeah, hell yeah, you know, just want to just go flying somewhere. But anyways, so not only do you get the hammer, but Hasbro decided to throw in one of these little stands too, you know, a little tabletop stand, you know, something you can, you know, put it in your office at work, or, you know, on your put it on a desk, you can put it on the floor, put it on a shelf. I mean, it is fairly large. If you have large shelving, you know, let's kind of show you this here, what it looks like sitting there on the stand. I love how it sits on this angle. It has the strap dangling over here. I think that is, it's so cool. It's a very simple, super simple, but super effective display. And, you know, it looks, as I like to say, it looks great in a collection. It looks great on a shelf, or in this case, I'd probably put it on the floor, or even like a small little like coffee tabletop, like an end table display. I think it would be fantastic, a fantastic centerpiece, a fantastic conversational piece. But you know, now the down part about these Legends series, and even including their Star Wars Black Series too, is that when these things first come out, they retail at $99.95, approximately $100. So this is a $100 item. The thing is, if you want it at retail price, you have to grab these things right away. Because for some reason, and I can't figure out why this happens, but in doing my personal research and trying to locate the Legends series items, it turns out that when these things first get to the stores, they sell out like hotcakes. And I'm talking, sometimes people buy 2 or 3 of them themselves. One for them to take out of the box and play with, one for them to keep in a box, and one for them to sell at an extremely high rate on eBay. Now, next thing you know, a year after these things come out, you can't get them anymore. You can't find them at comic stores or retail stores. And then you go and turn to eBay or even Amazon, and all of these sellers are selling this $100 item for $200, $300, $400 for a freaking like electronic toy collectible. I mean, I could understand if these things were like 100% straight out of the movie replicas, like static movie replicas made of high quality material. I could justify paying $300, $400, $500, something like that. But for a $100 electronic toy, I mean, how desperate do you have to be to want to pay $200, $300, $400? Now, if you were to ask me personally, well, Tony, if you're not going to pay that much money, what would you pay for something like this? Well, again, be it that these are not 100% prop replicas. Okay, if they're selling at $100, and I understand things sell out, sometimes things become hard to get, so, you know, people try fishing for a little bit more money. The highest I would pay for either the Black Series and or the Legends series, probably about $130. If I'm feeling really desperate about an item, maybe I'd go $150, but no way am I paying, you know, $200, $300, $400. I mean, even $150 for something like this is pushing it. Especially, it's like, I mean, it's plastic, man. But hey, you know, nostalgia's nostalgia, and people are going to try to make money at every turn of the corner, and they try to milk people for everything they got. And if you're one of those types of sellers, for God's sakes, lower your prices, man. You want to get rid of your products? you know, and you know, sell to true fans, lower your prices down a little bit. Stay underneath that $200 range, or else we're going to see a lot of this shit sitting around on eBay for a very, very long time. But anyways, that's all I got for you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or prophecies concerning this stuff, please feel free to hit me up in the comment box below. Until we meet again, please take care of yourself and take care of each other.